Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie and today I'm here with an unboxing from the Creativity Squirrel. The Creativity Squirrel is a small shop that is based out of, I believe, Australia, and they've sent me a kit in the past before, and I've been kind of keeping an eye out to see if they got in any new kits that really caught my eye. The artwork I have to share with you today is called Star Sailor and is so incredibly adorable, and I'm really looking forward to unboxing this with you and getting a good look at this canvas together. So it did ship in a kind of like large tube style cardboard box, and it came with the canvas. It looks like is rolled and packed in tissue paper here, and also came with this separate from that. So I'm going to start with opening up this little pouch of goodies and show you what was included in here. This is, you know, just little things like this, actually quite handy. We do have a roll of washi tape. Oh, that's super cute. Love that. There is, let's see. Okay, so there's a little thank you for your purchase. There's their socials, and their shop is through Etsy. Oh, you can join their email list. I actually should make sure I'm on that. I don't know that I am. I just kind of have been regularly checking back in their Etsy shop. So then we have some information about the Creativity Squirrel. Yeah, the owner is Rebecca. She is incredibly sweet, and I'm really excited to get to support her today. There's not just diamond painting kits at the Creativity Squirrel, but they also sell a variety of special drills as well as wax. And I saw now they have putty, and I really need to like make another purchase and try out their putty because I love a good putty, and I haven't had the chance to try theirs yet. So I don't know if it was like not in stock or I just missed it when I made my own purchase. So okay, warning, opening this package will cause extreme happiness. I'm on board with that. Hold on a second. If this is gonna have, oh my gosh, that's fantastic. I promise I didn't know this was in there. It looks like she sent some putty along. I don't think that I bought this. I think that she must have included it. I don't know if it was a sample or just like a nice little freebie gift, but either way, thank you so much, Rebecca. I like to use putty in my multi-placer. You can absolutely use it in a single placer as well, but I prefer it using it in my multi-placer. So we'll try this out and see. Maybe keep an eye out on my next whip and chat, and we'll test this out. Oh my gosh, it definitely smells like chocolate, but don't eat. It just smells like a Tootsie Roll. So, oh yay, I'm so happy. I'm excited to get to try that out. That was a wonderful surprise. And then there's this package as well. Let's take a peek. Some assorted freebies. I wonder if these are like specific to Australia, if they're like Australia goodies. That would be really cute. Some candy. Some tea, and a sticker. Good reminder. Oops. And oh, this is a cover minder, you guys. So you can use cover minders to hold back the plastic cover while you're working. This is taped shut. I'm not going to try to open it, but there's magnets on there, and you can, yeah, hold back your the plastic cover while you're working. And then it looks like there's another one of these QR codes that were tucked in there. Okay, so that was all included on the outside of the kit. Now let's take a look at the kit itself. So let's see. I hate to just tear it, but there's not really anything else to be done with tissue paper. I appreciate the attention to detail. They've got the logo, their sticker logo on here. Okay, so the backing on the canvas is kind of this like short lint, almost felt type material. A lot of diamond painting companies are using this kind of canvas. And here's our image, you guys. I'll help it lay flat in just a moment. But, oh, she's cute. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, hold on a second. Let me do just a couple of things that are gonna help us actually be able to see the canvas, and I'll show you what else was included as well. So if you have a canvas that's doing what this one does, where it wants to roll up on itself like that, you can just roll it back the opposite direction. If you're seeing these lines and you're at all worried, I would say please don't be worried. I'm quite sure, like if you take a look, yeah, It's just where the plastic cover shifted over the glue, bless you husband, while this was in transit. And we're gonna help that lay flat. Those lines are going to go away. I am quite confident, just my guess is at first glance, that's not gonna be an issue with the canvas itself. That's just gonna be where that plastic cover has shifted. So we rolled it backwards. Now it's gonna lay flat and you can see more of this image. So give you a little peek at the canvas. It's a pretty good size, you guys. This one is 63.5 by 79.25 centimeters. So good size, good size. So cute. Okay, so yeah, these lines that you see that kind of translated to what look like those folds on the back. Here's what we're gonna do. Just peeling back the plastic cover. I'm gonna go about halfway each direction. And if you take a look at the canvas where we peeled it back from, it's laying perfectly flat. Any texture differences you're seeing in the glue, that's just an aesthetic thing. There's no damage to the canvas. It's not folded at all. I just want to reassure you about that because I've seen questions about that sort of thing before. Yeah, no harm done there. It's laying perfectly flat and zero folds on the back of the canvas at that section. So then we'll go do this side as well. I don't recommend taking off the entire plastic cover in either direction because it is a huge pain to get back on the canvas if you were to do that. Yeah, no. Okay, see, it's just an aesthetic thing right here. The canvas itself, it's completely fine. So it feels like a nice quality canvas material, so I'm not surprised to see that at all. Okay, I almost put like a little white bit back on the canvas. Okay, there we go. Okay, much better. No harm done. Okay, so let me give you a better look at the original artwork, you guys, and show you what else was included with the kit here. So there's a look at the original artwork. This just caught my eye with the colors that are in it. It feels like kind of like 90s retro punk a little bit, but just super, super cute. So yeah, the name is Star Sailor. The artist is Toni Cailao. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry that I just butchered that, but that's the artist's name. This is legally licensed artwork from the artist, which is the case with all of the artwork and kits at the Creativity Squirrel. And this, yeah, so this artwork was just really cute. It was only available in the one drill shape and size, I believe, and that's typically the case from what I've seen from keeping an eye on the Creativity Squirrel shop, is that she stocks just a small number of each of these images. She keeps them in stock in small quantities and gets them in a specific size and shape. I'm guessing she's found one that she really feels suits the original artwork best. Over here we have a set of labels, and this is sticker paper, so I'll be able to go through and cut these out and use these labels on my storage containers. It looks like we're gonna have 80 colors in this one. That's pretty colorful, and I'm seeing 5 ABs, and so we will take a look together at what AB colors those are when we're looking at the diamonds and find out where on the canvas those have been placed as well. The numbers that you see over here in this right-hand column next to the symbol, these are DMC codes. These come from the DMC color code system, which is from the DMC brand of floss with cross stitch and whatnot. And so diamond painting companies usually use this color code system as well. So like I said, 80 colors in total. We'll take a look at the symbols on the canvas. At first glance, I don't see any of the really obvious culprits like 8 and the letter B or something like that are easy to mix up. But we'll definitely take a look on the canvas and see if there look like there are any other things to worry about. We do have a toolkit that was included. Looks like it has some of your typical basic tools in it. Just a second. Here we go. So we have a pen, and a squishy that you can kind of slide on there. And then we have, it looks like kind of one of the wider set multi-placers in the end of the pen already, maybe a 3 or 4 placer. And then we have these thin plastic multi-placers, a 10 and a 4 placer. I vastly prefer these thinner multi-placers over the kind of wider set ones. They're just easier to place with. But you can use those if you want to try your hand at placing more than one diamond at a time. We have a pair of tweezers. There's a cover on there. They're not too sharp, but it is handy to get a pair of tweezers in case you need to pick any drills off. We have a bit of pink wax here, a big square of it. There is a thin plastic cover on there. You're going to want to make sure you peel back before you try to load up your pen. And last but not least, we do have a basic white tray. So that'll do the trick. You can use just the tools that come with it, but of course sometimes little upgrades, especially with a kit this size and scope, might be nice, like a little bit more comfortable pen maybe, but that's, you know, that's exactly the kind of toolkit I expect to come just with a diamond painting kit for sure. We do have 2 packs of diamonds here, which we will take a look at these in a little bit. I first want to take a closer look at the canvas with you, and then we'll get to the drills themselves. So going on a tour of the canvas and its features, we have the Creativity Squirrel, Nuts About Craft. That's an adorable tagline. I love that. We do have scalloped and finished edges. There's pokes there, so we shouldn't have to worry about any fraying on the canvas at all. There's this clear plastic cover that feels like it's, you know, a decently thick cover, which is nice. And then we have poured glue. Is that glue material? It's quite sticky. There's like a tiny bit of residue that goes past it here, but I take washi tape, like the washi tape that was included, and do a border around my canvas, and that just covers up any glue that does happen to go past the edge of the drill field. And again, that's pretty standard with most diamond painting kits, is you'll have it just a little bit of overspill. Better that than not having glue on your symbols that diamonds can stick to, I think. We have a legend over here at the top left side of the canvas, as well as at the bottom right side of the canvas. And then we have a thumbnail down here and the title again, which is Star Sailor, and some of the specs of the kit. So square, the size, and I think this is just a unit number that I saw also like on the diamonds, and it was I think on the plastic wrap that it came in, and then of course copyright. Like I said, this is legally licensed from the artist by the Creativity Squirrel, so that means the Creativity Squirrel has Toni's permission to use this artwork as a diamond painting and is compensating them as well. And I am all about supporting companies that are legally licensing their artwork from the artists here over on my channel. Here are the Creativity Squirrel's socials, their shop, their Instagram, and their TikTok. And then let's take a look at the canvas itself. So at first glance, it looks like we do have some color blocking, some good chunks of color blocking actually. This is a great example. Color blocking is where you have a lot of the same color in a small area. You'll be able, like literally a block of color. You'll be able to use a multi-placer if you like. That'll really help this go faster. And you'll also have that color in your tray for longer. So I'm seeing, yeah, tons of sections of color blocking in a lot of these areas. Up towards the top of the canvas, I did see more of the opposite of color blocking, which is confetti. I'll give you a good example. Actually, this is not a bad example either. Confetti is where you have more color changes in a small area, and so you'll be changing the color in your tray out a bit more often, and it may take you a little bit longer to do because I imagine you'll be doing some more single placing. Actually, this is a good example of confetti right here. It literally looks like confetti sprinkled in there. I like a nice mix of both in my canvases though, because color blocking, confetti keeps it interesting, but color blocking keeps it moving. It looks like there's a lot of shading and confetti going on in her face. I'll be interested to see how that looks. It's really hard to know without putting diamonds on the canvas. But yeah, the printing on the canvas of the symbols looks really clear. I'm not looking at it and seeing any that I'm like, oh shoot, I think I would mix these symbols up, that's always nice to see clear symbols and nothing confusing. There are those grid lines on here, and so this is a square drill canvas, so those grid lines will help you place, you know, really accurately. This up here is just pure confetti. So lots and lots of confetti up here. I'm going to get my single placer ready, and again, be very curious to see how that looks with diamonds down. That is a lot of confetti. However, this is not a complaint. It is just an observation. interesting. You got this pure color blocking down here in her helmet, and then just, yeah, you're gonna get both in this canvas. I would imagine with the amount of color blocking I'm seeing that it will go fast in some areas, and in others it's gonna take longer. Confetti though it typically does give you more detail and can help with color blending and shading, but I think that they're going to kind of balance each other out in terms of how long this project is going to take to do and how, you know, how tiring it feels. I know if I work on a project that has really, really high confetti all over, I get fatigued really easily. But this is one I feel like you could almost hop around, like maybe work on a section with lots of confetti, and if that starts to make you feel tired or burnt out, then you could switch to working on a section that has more color blocking. I kind of like that this canvas has both, so you can totally do that if you want. Let's do a measurement. I do always like to just see we are measuring true to size. We're at just over 79 centimeters, and we're listed as 79.25. And then this direction, getting stuck on there. Okay, there we go. We're at like 63 and a half. And that's exactly what we're listed as, is 63 and a half. Great. Okay, so true to size. Not surprising. I remember the other one that I unboxed, I think was also true to size. I think. Or was that one slightly off, but she fixed it. Anyway, it's pretty true to size from what I've seen in other unboxings and whatnot. So now we're gonna look at the diamonds. Looks like there's 2 separate packs of them. They both have the unit number on them, so you can match these up easily in case you're storing these separate from the canvas. They didn't come in their own box, so I might store my canvas flat in I have a big portfolio that for kits that did not come in their own designated boxes, I will often store the canvases flat together with other canvases that also didn't come with boxes, just in a big portfolio. And then I have a big tote that I just have all the diamonds in. So I'll probably put these 2 in like a big gallon-sized Ziploc bag together, and maybe I'll even just grab like a label sticker and put it on there and say, you know, this is for Star Sailor by the Creativity Squirrel, and that'll make it even easier to find. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, so these colors, let's see. They are square drills, like I said, and they come in these resealable bags, which is quite convenient if you like to work out of bags and not kit up your diamonds into storage containers. It looks like we've got, okay, so like the legend number here, so 36, which is right here, and then 791 is the DMC code, and then 25.3 is going to be the weight as far as diamonds go. I believe my friend Anthony from Single and Placing has done some kits from this shop and has had a pretty positive experience with them. Do my best to remember to link to his channel and any like review videos I've seen him do. But I know I feel like he's had nothing but good things to say about this shop. So I'm excited to actually work on a kit from them myself. Okay, this royal purple is such a rich and amazing color. I love that color. So yeah, lots of blues and purples. It looks like these are in these bags in order of roughly of kind of like they're in kind of their DMC order here, the same way as they appear on the legend. Of course, now I'm pulling them all out. Probably won't be able to get them back in as neatly, but that's okay. I'm taking a look up close kind of at these diamonds because squares can be a little tricky sometimes. However, these look really, really good. I am not an expert as far as identifying if drills are acrylic or resin. However, when I look at these, my gut reaction, or my kind of gut thought is that they are resin. They have a particular look to them and sheen to them, and something about the shape and how they do look very consistent in size and shape, and something about the edges. That's my best guess, is that these might be resin. I want to say that this shop actually does say as much what the material is that is on these listings. And so you could probably know for sure that way if you're interested to check that out before you make a purchase. So okay, let's look at this other set of colors. I do see our special drills down here, which I am very eager to get to. Okay, so I'm not going to pull out every single color in this batch, just since I think we've got the general idea, but I can't resist pulling out these pinks. Is that 939? Yeah. It's a really dark blue color. Those look really good. This drill quality looks fantastic, you guys. I'm very optimistic, very optimistic. I know I'm taking a little bit of a risk by going with a square kit for one that I might try to complete first, but no, those look really good. The colors in this kit were honestly one of the first things that drew me to it. I really enjoy working on pale pastel color schemes. That's not a special draw, it's just $38.65. So the more that I enjoy like the artwork and the colors themselves, the more I want to work on the diamond painting. So it looks like, it was 5 ABs? Oh yeah, it was 5. Okay, so here's our AB colors, you guys. Looks like lots of purples. We have a 208 AB, nice big bag of this 210 AB, 211, just slightly different shades of purple there. 819 is a pale pink, and then this one is kind of like a burgundy, almost maroon. Yeah, 3834. Now, if you aren't sure what ABs are, you guys, so AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These are named after the northern lights, and if you take a look, you'll see that these diamonds have a really, really shiny and sparkly iridescent coating on the top. It's giving a nice sparkle to them. You can really see it on these. These diamonds are really striking and really going to stand out from the diamonds around them and draw your eye to them quite a bit and highlight the areas that they have been charted. So we have 5 of these AB colors in this kit. And let's take a look and see if we can find where those are going to go. We'll start down here at the bottom and see these symbols. This is always a challenge for me, is can I pick these symbols out of a crowd? Okay. I don't know that I remember seeing them down here towards the bottom. Let's take a look. Okay, so the light pink AB is this star right here. And there's a little bit of it sprinkled over in this star over here. And I see a little bit of that pink AB sprinkled in this area right here, as well as, oh, I thought I saw it over there, but I think I'm wrong. That's okay. All right. On those purple ABs, we have a few different symbols to look for. So this kind of darker purple AB right here, that star symbol is sprinkled throughout this area. This is where I'm seeing that. It's sprinkled in here a little bit. I just realized the glare, you might not be able to see that. Okay, so that purple is sprinkled in here. And then over here, there's some on her bottom lip. And get it closer, my eyes just aren't doing it. There's some of it sprinkled up in here. I think this is in kind of, is that kind of the shine of the helmet, or maybe her hair, a lock of her hair maybe? Okay. And there's a little bit over here on this outline right there. Sorry about that. Is there any up here? I think I'll just, yeah, kind of do it by color. It'll be easier. This sparkle has some of that darker purple AB. So does this sparkle here. And up here, there's 4 of that dark purple sparkle, and right here as well. Okay, now hopping back to our other purples that we're looking for. So these 2 slightly lighter shades of purple, we need these 2 symbols. And so the kind of medium light shade of purple, there's chunks of it here and here. There's also a chunk of it over here on this side. And I thought I saw some up here too. Let me try to, oh, there's a bunch of it over here. This light purple you see, this is all that, it's this purple AB specifically. There's a bunch of it in here and here. There's a bunch of it right here. And let me see. There's a line of it in her hair going right along here. Some of it sprinkled in here. A little bit of it sprinkled actually right in here and up here. A little bit in here. And oh, right here. This part of her eye is all that purple AB. This part of her eye as well. And then this whole section around her nose. Now, the middle of her nose is the lightest purple AB that we have. There's a lot of it right there. Am I seeing that right? Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of the light purple AB right here, and it's sprinkled over here. It's just one DMC code away from the slightly darker AB that we were just looking at. Like, these are the two colors, and so it's not surprising to me that we're seeing some of them right next to each other, because that'll sometimes happen when we're looking at some shading type things. I'm not sure how I feel about, well, they're on the Band-Aid. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know how I feel about that in skin tones. This is a really stylized piece. Those two shades of purple are in the Band-Aid and like in her eye, and that's kind of like an okay place. I'm not seeing it in her actual skin. Well, no, there's a bunch of it right here, but that's kind of like where this twinkle is, this kind of light flare. So you know what? I kind of will have to wait and see. I tend to say I don't know how I feel about ABs and skin tones as a rule, but when we're looking at a really stylized piece like that, I don't want to make a snap judgment like that. It's really going to depend on how it looks once we actually see diamonds on the canvas. But I'll let you know that that's what I'm noticing. You can be aware if that's something that you kind of keep an eye out for as well. Now, this really light purple that you see right here, it kind of looks like a light pink in camera, but this chunk right here and this chunk right here, those are that really light purple AB color. And then we have either of those two purple colors up here. Let's see. There's a little bit of the dark purple that's sprinkled around this looks Saturn. I was gonna say this planet. I'm like, I know the name of that planet. Don't see any here. Just a lot of times you'll see ABs and like twinkles in the sky, so I didn't know if I'd see any up here. I don't think I do. Is that? No, that's not. Okay, now last but not least, we have to find that kind of dark burgundy AB, which was not jumping out at me as I was glancing through this. This is the one we're looking for. I know what the symbol is, but I think I just got to pull it up a little bit closer to my face here. So, okay, right here is that burgundy AB. It's over here as well. That's the burgundy AB. It's the symbol right here, kind of a circle. There's a little bit of it in her nostrils actually. There's like 3 of it. It's the symbol right here, and then 4 on the side. And in her eyes, there's one right here. Just one dotted there. Oh, and right here, this dark. It looks like dark purple on the screen, above that bright pink. Up here, that's that burgundy AB. Not in this side though. A little bit next to her eyelash though. Okay. Let's see, that might be it. That might be it. I don't remember seeing it up here. I was kind of looking when we were scanning through here. It's possible that I missed it elsewhere on the canvas, but those are the main spots that I am seeing it. So that's where our special drills are going to be found in this kit. I'll just kind of have to wait and see how they all look. Most of them seem fine. I'm interested to see. I hope that the ABs don't look out of place where they are, especially when they're in her skin. So we'll take a look and see how it looks completed. And if you've completed this kit, I would be really interested to hear what your thoughts are. Now, let me share just a couple of quick things that are really important. Hopefully, if you made it to the end to hear this part, just a couple of things to note. So as far as I know, like as the time of this filming and posting, my understanding is that these kits, she just carries some small quantities of them in stock, like that she actually has in hand, and that's when she lists them, and then she strips them out. And so it is very possible that you may have the same experience I did, where you're just kind of checking back intermittently in her Etsy shop, and there may not be any diamond painting kits in stock at the moment. It's possible that when you go to look for this kit in her shop, that there may not be any in stock. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign up for those email notifications, which I know I'm not signed up for them actually, because I'm like, that would have registered with my brain. And I'm curious to see kind of what those restock notifications look like, and maybe that would be more informative and helpful to do. So I just want to mention that yes, it's possible that this kit is not going to be in stock when you go to their Etsy shop right now, but I recommend favoriting their Etsy shop and maybe doing like what I'm going to do and maybe sign up for their emails so you can stay up to date with restocks and new releases. And I just check back in their Etsy shop myself relatively regularly. I tend to go through my favorites list of my favorite shops on Etsy and just kind of check in for updates pretty regularly. So I wanted to note that. I also wanted to note that if you don't live in Australia, particularly for my fellow US residents like myself, I'm going to go ahead and acknowledge it right out. The shipping is very expensive, and the kit was expensive as well. This kit is not going to be in everyone's price range. I completely acknowledge that. And especially with the shipping, I know that can be very, very cost prohibitive, probably for a lot of people. My hope is that for any of my non-US residents, particularly if there are any, Australian friends that are watching this, that maybe if this is a shop you haven't heard of before, I know that you guys pay exorbitant shipping fees when you're ordering from, US based shops or other, outside of your own country. And so this may be a good option for you. Or if you are outside of the US and you're just used to paying high international shipping costs, maybe this just won't be a sticker shock for you, and this is still a new shop that you can find out about. But I didn't want you guys, again, especially my fellow US residents, to get sticker shock if you go to their website and go, hold on a second, I'm paying how much for shipping in addition to the cost of the kit? It's a lot. So I just want you to be forewarned about that. But I like the quality that I am seeing. I am really interested to kind of get drills down on one of these canvases, either this one or the first one that was the one that was sent to me previously. I did purchase this one myself, but the one that was sent to me, I'll try to work on one of these soon, because I'd really like to test out the shop and be able to show you guys a finished product and give my thoughts on it beyond just my first impressions from an unboxing. So stay tuned for that, and take a look below if you want to see my unboxing of another kit that I had done from this shop in the past, if you kind of want to see a variety of what's out there. That being said, I'm going to let you go. I do hope that this unboxing was helpful for you, and that at least you got to enjoy seeing a really cute kit from a new to me shop. Again, the shop owner is so sweet, and I have tons of respect for small shop owners and all the hard work that they have to do to run a small business here in the diamond painting community. So huge thanks to Rebecca for having a shop that we can browse and purchase licensed artwork from, and other diamond painting accessories too. You guys feel free to subscribe if you want to see more diamond painting videos from me. I try to do unboxings from a wide variety of shops in the community and give you really honest reviews, along with, weekly whip and chats and tutorials and whatnot. And I'd love to have you here. Thanks again for watching, friends. I hope you have a day and a week that's as fantastic as you are. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.